Hello everyone. Here I'm gonna discuss about Unit 1 of Class 9 HPEE. So I made this video for revision purpose so that you can prepare well for your examination. So in Unit 1 we have discussed about health. So let us discuss about these things. Health is derived from the word health, which means safe. So according to WHO, World Health Organization has defined health as a state of complete physical, mental and social well-being and not merely the absence of disease or infirmity. This is the definition given by WHO, and this definition deals with only physical, mental and social health or social aspect of health, not other things. So here are some criticism against this definition. So the first one is health is a state but not a dynamic process, and it's not changeable process, it means. And it seems theoretically good but almost impractical to day-to-day life. The definition has failed to include emotional and spiritual aspects of life, and the definition has not mentioned the relation of health with quality of life as well. And healthy persons as defined by WHO are hardly to be found in our community. So this 3 number might be important for 4 marks question, so prepare well. So let's go to the next one. So what does physical health means, what does mental health means, and what is social health, isn't it? So these things you can pause this video and you can read over here. You can, it's for you, you can do this yourself for a very short question, that means multiple choice question. And next thing we have discussed about the different physical characteristics of healthy person and mental characteristics of healthy person. So you can pause the video now and you can read about these things. What are the physical characteristics, what are the mental characteristics, what are the social characteristics. Wait, just pause the video and see, this is important for MCQ. Now we can go forward. So what is health education and why it is important, or why there is a need of health education? This question is very much important, as well as what is population education, what is the need and importance of population education, and what is environment education and why environment education is needed or it is important. These 3 questions are very much important, and there are various ways to ask you question related to these 3 fields, so you prepare in the same way. So health education means it's an educational process which brings positive change in skill, knowledge, skill, attitude and behavior of people towards health related matters in order to attain quality of life. That is called health education. So to remember this definition, you can say an educational process which brings positive change in KSAB, KSAB. So if you remember this KSAB, you can remember as knowledge, skill, attitude and behavior of people towards health related matter. That's it. So this second paragraph you can write, or you, it's just for your further knowledge, you can read it. So you can write very creative answers of other different questions related to health education. Why health education is important, or why health education is needed. So here are some of the points, and this is very much important for subjective question. So health education is important because it brings positive change. Positive change, that's the key word over here, in knowledge, skill, attitude and behavior of people towards health related matters. And not only this, it conducts awareness program in all matters related to health, and it helps to eradicate the superstitious belief regarding health, motivates people to adapt preventive, curative, promotive and rehabilitative health services available in their community. It helps to prepare healthy and productive citizen. It helps to upgrade the quality of life. So these are the importance of health education. Similarly, we can discuss about population education. So this page, you just read it yourself. Yes, it's important for MCQ. All right, so here's the definition of population education as well. So this question might be important, you just go through it, pause the video, go through it, that's it. Now, why there is a need, why there is the need of population education, or why population education is needed. So here are the things. This first paragraph is for your further knowledge. You can include these things while writing the answers of all the creative questions related to population education. But if it is asked, okay, list out the importance of population education, you can simply write these points. The first one is, yes, it brings positive change, the same thing, in knowledge, skill, attitude and behavior of people towards population related matters. And next one is, it helps to develop the concept of small and happy family. It inspires people to make small family. It doesn't explain how to make small family. It inspires people to make why to it inspire people to understand why small family is important. All right, so here is another point. It helps to attain safe and sound reproductive health, and next one is it helps to promote quality of life, and next one is it helps to reduce the superstitious belief related to fertility, and it helps to avoid social evils like child marriage, poverty, etc. And it helps to take the rational, positive and responsible decision towards population related matters and challenges. So these are what about population education we just discussed. And environment education also defined as the learning process that increases people's knowledge, skill, attitude and commitments towards the aspect of environment, their situation, importance, utilization, conservation and promotion and so on. So yeah, you just read it yourself. I will be explaining about the need and importance of environment education insert. So the first importance is that it develops positive knowledge and skill for identification and solution of the general as well as complicated environmental problems. So you understand this. It aware people to use the natural resources wisely and rationally. It educates people about the interrelationship between human beings and nature, and it motivates people to participate in conservation activities. It teaches learners to develop nature friendly activities and behaviors. It focuses on sustainable development. Yes, and it helps to maintain ecological balance for the survival of there is a little bit mistake of all living beings. So this is what about the importance of environment education. Now students, one question it's sure from these three things: what is health, environment or population education, and explain its importance or list out its importance. So don't forget to read this, okay, for subjective one, and even you just read the things inside it so that you can you will be able to correct the multiple questions also. Okay, let's move forward for okay. So now here explain the interrelationship between health, population and environment education. So okay, yes, you read this. So how these three things are connected with each other? Yeah, here is one simple example as well. So health, population and environment education, they are related and introduced as a single subject, because if there is any impact on any one of these, then rest of other two will be directly or indirectly affected. Yes, you can read this. We have already discussed about this in class also. So you can go through this by pausing the video. Okay, then let's go to the next. Yes, this is the most important thing you have to remember over here: the aspects of health, population and environment and things included in it. There are 7 aspects of health, population and environment, and these are the things included in it. Pause the video right now and go on reading these things. This is very much important for multiple choice question. For example, sunlight, air, water, minerals, rocks, etc. comes under which aspect of health, population and environment? There will be the option physical, biological, socio-cultural and economic. So in which we have to tick? Yes, of course, physical. So this page, these things are really important. You just go through this from this, I guess 2 or 3 MCQs may come. Okay, all right. So I'm not explaining everything over here. So let me go forward. But you don't forget to read this. So yes, now for subjective question, you have to read the interrelationship between health, population and environment on these 7 different aspects. I guess 2 questions are sure from here. There will be one option maybe, but I have to give you 5 subjective questions. So among them, 2 questions are sure from this topic. The question may be like explain the interrelationship between health, population and environment on the basis of physical aspect, on the basis of biological, like each of them. Okay, so I don't think that I need to explain it more, because we have already discussed these things about these things in class. So you just read it and try to make your own answer. All right, don't recite it and don't try to write exactly what is written over here. You just understand here and you can write in your own way. All right, so physical aspect, you read it. yeah, you can pause the video and read about these things. And next one is biological aspect, so read it. Next one is socio-cultural aspect, pause the video and read it. All right, so next one is that economic aspect, so how it is related with other aspect of health, population and environment education. So economic aspect, science and technological aspect, yes, pause it and read it yourself, we have already discussed. And the last one, no, second last and last one, yeah, these are the political and psychological aspects. So you read it. If I start to explain this, then since just we have been reading these things, and if I start to explain, then this video becomes of 1 hour or 2 hours, so let me not do that. You just read this, okay? This 7 aspect, out of these 7 aspect, 2 questions will be sure. You think in that way and prepare in the similar way. All right, so don't write exactly what is written over here. Now these are the scopes of health, population and environment education. So I think in your book also you can see this, so just go through them, okay? Go through these scopes. So what are the scopes of population education, what are the scopes of health education, and what are the scopes of environment education? This is very much important for multiple choice question. All right, so read these things carefully. So what things lies in this, or what things or what areas comes under the scope of these three education, that is health, population and environment education. So have a nice preparation. I'll be uploading next video regarding second exercise or second unit, let's say second unit. So till then, you just enjoy this video and read properly, have a best preparation. All right, thank you, bye.